chance.
Ta-ta-ta!
Gather!
That's everything. And to the next. Hey!
Need to end a few enemies?
Want me to come along?
Since this is the right place, it must have something to do with the Jade Chamber. Yes, this must be the way.
One with nature.
Huh? It only takes us up to here. Aw, if that wind current was stronger... Huh? Why? Or... Oh, Paimon gets it! If it was a secret, Ganyu wouldn't have let us try to find it ourselves, right? Alright, let's follow your plan, then we can... Oh, hang on a moment. Look down there! Looks like we've gotten close to the Guizhong Ballista. Paimon has a new idea! Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using the ballista? Oh, right. This method does seem a bit unsafe. Oh, that's right! Now that you mention it, we could use the Guizhong Ballista to see if there's another way up nearby.
Brings a smile to my face. Into the wind!
Halt! Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
Exactly. What are you talking about? We're invited guests. What makes you think you can treat us like this? No. Wait. Maybe this was Ningguang's plan all along. She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a Millilith ambush here to arrest us! Now Paimon's mad! You! Over there! This is a trick, isn't it? How shameless!
What? We're just on guard duty. What do you mean, shameless?
What nonsense! Seize these suspicious—
Well, here they come! Line them up and knock them down!
Incoming!
Riptide!
One with nature.
Don't get frostbite! Tactical! Retreat!
To ours! Take the target alive!
The wind knows me.
Don't blink! Nowhere to hide!
Tidal wave!
Take this!
Wind strike.
Incoming!
Take the target alive!
Tactical! Retreat!
Don't blink! Incoming!
Bested! Who goes there? Attack!
One with nature.
One with wind and cloud!
Speed of light! With sword comes shadow!
Take the target alive!
You can run!
With a triad!
Incoming! Stop! What's all this about?
Lady Kuching, these two strange people suddenly appeared. They seem to have designs on the Guizhong ballista.
Who are you calling strange?
You want to...
We're invited guests here to look for the Liu Qixing. Who are you?
Well, as it...
Oh,
I'm Kuching. I know of you, traveler. You're Ning...
wow.
The Guizhong Ballista and Tianheng... These Millilith are just here to guard the scene. Not to arrest anyone.
So this was all a mis...
Anyway, for a mortal to be able to repair an Adepti mechanism is quite the mystery. Even to the Qixing.
Huh? Oh, right. So, Lady Yuhang, might you have any idea why
Just call me Kuching. I'd say that Ningguang's purpose is to request that the savior of Mondstadt take...
We're not taking sides. We spoke with the Adepti. They want to protect Liu as well.
When you say protect...
Huh?
You are mortals, and thus under their protection. There was no way they would have regarded you as someone with the ability to assassinate a god. Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry, and I'll say it like it is.
Well, you've got a point. Still, this is the first time Paimon's seen a person from Liyue who doesn't respect the...
Should I respect the shallow sense of time and condescension to mortals that has caused them to delay in moving against us, Qixing? Forget it. I shouldn't speak of them this way. This skepticism is mine alone, and Ningguang does not share it. Either way, I will admit that the actions of the Adepti this time were quite restrained. Rex Lapis's death is indeed an extraordinary circumstance. But to think that they... How surprisingly civilized of them. Well, for Ningguang, she would talk... The time of the Adepti has... I'll stop here. You should both be off to the Jade Chamber. Don't be late now. Ningguang's schedule is packed to the gills. The cream of Liyue's mercantile crop all...
Favor? Wait, that's right! Greeting gifts are a staple of Liyue's culture! We need...
Alright. You can decide on your greeting gift yourselves. You didn't actually have to come to Mount Tianheng. Go back to Liyue Harbor. Find a guide at the Yuehai Pavilion, and... Well then. May we meet again, traveler.
Well, that Yuheng may not respect the gods, but Paimon thinks she's a pretty cool person. So, what should we give to Ningguang when we see her? Oh, right! Paimon dreamed of an amazing snack last night! Sugar-frosted slime! Paimon has a feeling that it would be perfect for a super rich person like Ningguang. Why don't we go with that for a gift? Nope! But Paimon's sure that we just need to make it with some boom shakalaka! Let's go gather ingredients! Time waits for no one, and neither will our riches.
You give, you receive.
Ooh, look at that slime! It looks crystal clear! And very delicious! That's the one!
Don't blink! Incoming!
The wind knows me.
Don't blink! One step back, 2 4.
Stronger than I thought. Incoming.
Cool it! What's the hurry?
A walk would be nice.
All right, let's head off.
Yeah, let's go on a big adventure. In the air. Huh? Did you hear that? It seemed like it came from those ruins over there. Uh-oh. It looks like the treasure hoarders have locked someone inside.
There's no end to this.
Clouds high. The birds call.
You're open.
Boing, boing, boom!
Don't blink! I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it.
Thank you for your help, kind travelers. If you hadn't come to my aid, I surely would have rotted in this cell. Those treasure hoarders, when their mood was good, they'd rearrange those pots of sweet flowers. When they were in a bad mood, they'd rearrange my face.
Aw, it was nothing. No need to thank us all at once or anything.
I understand. Don't worry. I will compensate you both. Don't say that. I only escaped. I'm Meng Dan, a supplier for Mingxing Jewelry in Liyue Harbor. I often walk around these mountains. I never expected that those treasure hoarders would have their eyes on the same ruins that I had. Before I knew it, they'd caught and imprisoned. Is there anything that you lack? Antique?
Wait a moment. Actually, we are looking for something.
Oh? And what might that be?
Do you have a box that can store presents? We'd like a pretty one. The kind that you can...
Of course we do. How can one sell antiques without gift boxes? Now just give me a moment and I'll let the boss know. You can...
Great! Paimon Sugar Frosted Slime now comes in a...
In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there. Incoming! Speed of light! I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it. Incoming!
Uncle Mung already told me about it. Many of the best goods in our store were found by Uncle Mung. If anything were to happen to him... Here, this container is itself an antique.
Yep. Hang on a moment. Could we...
Sure, please help yourselves.
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome. If we use an antique as our mixing bowl, we should be able to make a great snack. It's done! The one and only sugar-frosted slime! Carefully now.
Oh, yes. You might want to use these 2 freshly picked
Woohoo! It looks beautiful! Great! Now that we've put all that we've got into this box, let's go to the J...
turned to glow. Still the moon over the chamber roams.
According to Kuching, this is what we should say. Excuse me, do you sell the moon here?
Yes. How many would you like?
It's not convenient to speak of.
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber. Yes.
Yep.
And yet the code they used was not the one for get.
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Joyun Karst.
It's Ningguang! Since this is our first meeting, we've prepared a gift. I hope you like it.
Oh, for me. You have my...
Oh no, it's nothing.
This palace floats in the skies, higher than... I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time... At first, it was but the size of one room. One day, I believe it will... Not many from outside Liyue earn the right... As such, I have been putting eyes and ears out ever...
What?
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the way...
Wait!
Just Virgo... Everyone at Wangshu... At the Guizhang Ballista, yes?
You were...
I fear that peeking. Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti. The reason I invited you here was to clear up some misunderstandings. I believe that you've heard of the Archon. Many gods used to walk the... In the end, you can see Goyun Stone. Beneath the spears lie those... Not only is it true that God... Another Lord of Geo will... Even in a new era, the Liu... That day at Yujing Terrace, it was also... But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. Hiding the Exuvia was a necessary maneuver to take the...
Who's this enemy you're talking...
What do you think, Traveler?
Huh? What are you two talking about?
Well answered.
Huh?
The scenery out here is fine indeed, but the wind...
Wowee! What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
Be at ease, you two. Make yourselves at home if you wish.
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends.
Ooh, isn't this...
Why, you've kept your ear to...
That's because even the storytellers are talking...
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you, are they, Traveler? You're rather special, really, and I think you're quite aware of that. If possible. But if you were to choose the more trustworthy person between myself and Kuching... I originally thought her a bit too hard, but after she said those words, well, I must say, I won't deny that Indeed. It seems that you understood what I meant. I called for the gag order and for the with Rex Lapis's death, the allowing the rite of parting to take place.
It's exactly as Zhongli. Wait, that's right.
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in.
Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently. How about this? You can pick any one object here.
Yay! Paimon was just waiting for you. One of the sheets on. Don't look at Paimon like that. One of these sheets of paper will sell for crazy price. Just imagine. Let's grab one, the biggest one. Huh? Well, that was an la 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 la. Huh? There's a sigil of. Aw, that doesn't sound like this piece of. Oh, Ningguang did but research on the sigil of. Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the sigil of permission. Seems there's still more for us to find out. Oh. Well, should we Oh, so you're saying that it's precisely because we can't completely trust Ningguang? That's way out of... Anyway, before we look for Zhongli at Dihua Marsh, let's go to the place marked out on these papers and see if the Fatui really are up to no good there.
Downpour. Nothing will get done until it clears. Let this be a lesson to those who yesterday said I'll do it tomorrow.
Location written down on this piece of paper. And they look really mad at us, too.
Order guide you. Rise!
Freshness. One with nature.
You're not going anywhere.
Speed of light.
Quickly!
Cut to the chase.
So many regrets.
Don't blink!
Dumpy Dumpty Go! Boing, boing, boing! La la la! Blazing delight! Da da da! La la la! Hi-ya! La la la!
Say this quickly! Crumble! This is order!
I must remain calm. The wind knows me.
Speed of light. With sword comes shadow.
Rise! Order guide you.
Incoming! Hey!
Into the wind.
Speed of light. Incoming. Nowhere to hide.
was well done.
Don't blink!
This should be fun.
Hey!
You need to hurry up.
The wind.
This was well done. Quake! This is order. You need to hurry up.
Jumpy Dumpty Go! Incoming!
You need to hurry up.
To the chase!
Well done.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
You need to hurry up. Order guide you.
Speed of light!
You need to hurry up.
Incoming!
Unfortunate fault. This should be fun.
Speed of light!
Crumble.
Boing, boing, boom! Speed of light!
Stay focused. Into the wind.
Quake. I will have order. Right.
Incoming! With sword comes shadow. Jumpy Dumpty Go!
One with nature.
Don't blink! There are so many Paimon's seen this pattern. Oh, Paimon knows! It looks just like the sigil of permission the child gave you. But how did a relic... Oh, that's right. Talismans. Maybe the Fatui are being able to channel divine power in battle? And the plot thick. Alright, that's enough. The last stop on our right. Let's go!
Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go. Incoming.
Not bad. The wind knows me.
Don't blink! Incoming! Don't blink! In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there.
Right on time. Did you enjoy your visit?
It was so big and pretty and expensive. Paimon's never seen such a fancy schmancy place before.
Indeed. It's second to none in all of Liyue. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust? What did you talk about with her?
She's super rich and so generous. Paimon thinks she's very friendly. Yeah, her take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's. She thinks that...
Oh, so you also met with Keqing then?
She said the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
No respect for the divine. Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Keqing, Ningguang is more of a businesswoman at heart, though they are both members of the Qixing. Although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions. Yes, she has only relied on herself to rise to her current position. It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber. It's the second most important thing to her. Even if she ever gave up the position of Tianquan, she...
The Jade Chamber is only second.
Why, Mora, of course.
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that. She said that after Rex Lapis was murdered,
That is how the Fatui have always been. No matter what they may be planning.
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of parting in Dihua Marsh?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. Today, we'll be gathering wild glaze lilies.
Glaze lilies? But why did we come all the way out here? Doesn't the garden in Yujing Terrace have some? Even Qingse Village has glaze lilies. Oh, right! Paimon remembers that Madame Ping is always tending to flowers. Maybe we could ask her.
No, those lilies have all been gardened by people. They won't do it all. Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is a sort of joyful flower that listens to human song. Before the Archon War, Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. Of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and gardened by people in the city. But very few people know that glaze lilies may still be found. Wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. If we want to follow the true tradition... But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers. No, I need you to sing to them. Singing to the flowers will make them more fragrant.
So how good is your singing? Really? Why doesn't Paimon believe you?
We'll only know once she starts singing.
It's time to sing. Whenever you're ready. Da 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 da. What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sang a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand here in Liyue? Dumpty Dumpty Go! Boing Boing Boom! Sparks and blast!
one with nature.
Clouds high, the birds call.
Blazing delight!
The wind knows me.
Don't blink! Cut to the chase! Incoming! Those weren't glaze lilies.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seems to have surprisingly potent medicinal...
Well, that's nice and all.
Unfortunately...
That's so...
Excuse me. Are you searching for glaze lily?
Oh, hey! It's... What's your...
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised... Ah! That reminds me. How was your
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way?
Nope. We found the way on our own.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget to tell them.
Something seems a little off about Ganyu. She's acting different from the first time we met.
Oh, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But now, I am simply out on a stroll to see the flowers.
You came all the way out here to see the flowers?
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I strolled through those lonely gardens now, whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days, I draw the windows to block my view of the gardens.
Oh, sorry. We shouldn't have...
No, it's quite all right. When the Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in Leo... Yes. Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first seven. The other five, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago. Of the current seven Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. He is merely 500 years old, whereas Rex Lapis was... This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700 years ago. The city has never had to bid farewell.
So what do you think of this farewell?
Huh? This... As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without... But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality. Since Rex Lapis has passed, the time of Liyue's contract with the gods...
Huh?
Yes, I am a mix of human and Qilin. Adeptus blood flows through my veins. I fought for Rex Lapis and the city of Liyue during the Archon War. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those duties to this very day. Well, let's save that conversation for... I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found. See, I've just picked one myself.
We dare not refuse it.
Oh, so did you sing a song before you picked...
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition well.
Wow, so you really know your stuff, too?
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If not for this chance meeting, I never thought that I would be able to contribute to the upcoming farewell for our ancient lord. If you would excuse me, I should return to my work now.
And that just about does it. Given the ease of picking glaze lilies, I think this was a fitting end.
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine him starting a business in Liyue.
I've had enough venture. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first, and requires no small amount of effort. So you must be careful to take the time to step back and re-examine yourself.
Wow. See? Jean-Louis, alright, I think it's about time we head back to Liyue Harbor now.
I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it. In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there. I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it. In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there. I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it. Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go. I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it. In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there. Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go. In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there. on, enough procrastinating. Let's go. I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it. Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go.
Ah, you're the consultant to Wengsheng Funeral Parlor. Mr. Zhongli, I presume. The Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times. We mustn't act rashly.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but it's more like they're attempting to stall the Adepti outside the city. However, both sides were quite obstinate and hit an impasse.
It seems inevitable, given the current situation.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo-Archon. If the two sides come to blows, Liyue Harbor will be in no position to stop them.
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not the sort to give in so easily.
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because of that obstinacy that mortals and Adepti are now on the verge of conflict.
And what now? How is it that the Fatui have come under fire?
That's all Ningguang's doing. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millilith must rein in the actions of the Fatui. Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? That's the Qixing for you. Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us. Don't let anyone catch you off guard.
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both sides? Or will you use your sword to turn the balance? Neither path is an easy one.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng funeral parlor has also been caught up in all of this. They're currently squaring off with the authorities at the gates.
Things are taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng funeral parlor. I hope that Master Hu has been able to keep things under control for the moment. Consider your next course of action carefully, Traveler. If you're trying to prevent an explosion, it may be wisest to look for the fuse first.
Having connections with the Fatui seems to be quite the double-edged sword. So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse? Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see the whole city turned upside down, it's definitely him. He must be waiting for the moment when no one is watching to do something really bad. But where could we find him now? Where would he go at a time like this?